These quotes capture Jack Reacher's pragmatic, tough, and often no-nonsense attitude. Here are some iconic Jack Reacher quotes. "I'm not a hero. I'm a high-functioning sociopath. Hope for the best, plan for the worst. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. I'm not afraid of death. Death's afraid of me." Sometimes the best way to solve a problem is to stop caring about it. You can't save everyone. Not everyone wants to be saved. I'm not a praying man, but if you're up there, save me, Superman. You can only be afraid of what you think you know. I'm not looking for trouble. I'm just here to find it, if it's looking for me. I'm the guy who does his job. You must be the other guy. The world is full of people who want things, but they don't want to pay for them. Courage is fear holding on a minute longer. I don't want to put the world to rights, I just don't like people who put the world to wrongs. Reacher said nothing. Assumption is the mother of all screw-ups. Always remember, the best way to keep a secret is without help. Sometimes, the truth just isn't good enough. Sometimes people deserve more. I'm not asking you to keep a secret. I'm asking you to respect what you heard. Knowing is not enough. You must apply. Willing is not enough. You must do. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. I believe in the nobility of instinct. Silence is a great incubator of truth. I don't want trouble. But sometimes trouble wants me. Sometimes, the only way forward is to stop going backward. These quotes further encapsulate Jack Reacher's philosophy, resilience, and determination in the face of challenges. Life is a battle against your own weakness. Revenge is a really good motivator. People say I have an attitude problem. I say you have a perception problem. Plans are only good intentions unless they immediately degenerate into hard work. I've always found that the harder I work, the luckier I am. Some things you learn. Some things you know. Some things you're born with. There's no such thing as a hopeless situation. Only hopeless people. Sometimes you have to take the law into your own hands. Respect is not a privilege, it's something you earn. Never explain, never apologize. These quotes highlight Jack Reacher's strong sense of justice, determination, and self-reliance. Absolutely. Here are a few more quotes that capture Jack Reacher's essence. Life is full of accidents. You just have to be alert. Justice is subjective. But revenge is personal. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Make sure the juice is worth the squeeze. You can't win all the time. But you can lose all the time. Sometimes you have to risk the fall to see if you can fly. The problem isn't the problem. The problem is your attitude about the problem. Some rules are meant to be broken. Some promises are meant to be kept. Adapt, improvise, and overcome. Never start a fight, but always finish it. These quotes reflect Jack Reacher's pragmatic, adaptable, and resilient nature in facing life's challenges. The measure of a man is not how he gets knocked to the mat, it's how he gets up. Sometimes the right thing to do is the one that feels the hardest. Trust, but verify. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Confront problems, not people. Being right is irrelevant if no one listens. Never make a threat you can't keep. Strength isn't just about how much you can handle before you break, it's also about how much you can handle after you've been broken. Instinct is the most honest compass. Life is about moments. Don't wait for them, create them. These quotes capture the essence of Jack Reacher's resilience, wisdom, and determination to navigate life's challenges on his terms. Sometimes you have to take a step back to see the big picture. Trust your gut, it's usually right. Never underestimate the power of a good plan. Survival is not about being fearless, it's about making fear work for you. Your past doesn't define you, it prepares you. Sometimes, the only way out is through. Character isn't defined by what you do in front of others, but by what you do when no one else is around. Strength isn't just about brute force, it's about endurance, resilience, and adaptability. Choices define who we are, not chances. Life is about action. You're either moving forward or falling behind. These quotes encapsulate Jack Reacher's courage, pragmatism, and his approach to facing challenges head-on. Every problem is a puzzle waiting to be solved. Knowing when to fight is just as important as knowing how. Trust is earned, not given. Never be afraid to stand alone if it's for what you believe in. Sometimes, the most dangerous thing in the room is the quietest. Resilience is not just bouncing back, it's bouncing back stronger. Actions speak louder than words, but sometimes words are all you've got. The only way to truly know someone is to fight them. Strength isn't about winning, it's about never giving up. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. These quotes embody Jack Reacher's tenacity, intuition, and unwavering commitment to his principles. Sometimes, the path of least resistance leads to nowhere. Integrity is doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. Forgiveness is a strength, not a weakness. Challenges are opportunities in disguise. Patience is not the ability to wait, but how you act while waiting. Greatness is not found in possessions, power, or prestige, but in character and goodness. Embrace uncertainty. It's where the magic happens. Actions define us, not intentions. Sometimes the best plan is to have no plan at all. Strength comes from struggle. Embrace the challenges. Sometimes, the hardest person to forgive is yourself. Adversity introduces a person to themselves. Failure is not the end, it's a stepping stone to success. Confidence is silent, insecurities are loud. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The strongest steel is forged in the hottest fire. Stay true to yourself, even when the world tries to change you. Keep your eyes open, your feet moving, and your mind sharp. Sometimes the best way to win is to not play the game. Life is a series of choices, make them count. These quotes encapsulate Jack Reacher's resilience, introspection, and his unwavering commitment to his principles and values. Strength lies not in brute force, but in the will to keep going. Never mistake silence for weakness. Stand for something or you'll fall for anything. Sometimes the hardest battles are fought within. Bravery is not the absence of fear, but action despite it. Life is about the journey, not just the destination. Opportunity dances with those already on the dance floor. Respect is earned, honesty is appreciated, trust is gained, and loyalty is returned. Never let the odds keep you from doing what you know in your heart you were meant to do. Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. Strength isn't just about physical prowess, but mental fortitude. Life's greatest lessons are often learned through adversity. Trust your instincts, they're your best compass in the wilderness of life. Sometimes the greatest risks lead to the greatest rewards. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. Sometimes the most valuable lessons come from the toughest teachers. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Life is a series of choices, choose wisely, but never fear making them. Strength isn't about how much you can take, it's about how much you can endure. Sometimes the best way to solve a problem is to redefine it. Trust is fragile, once broken, it's hard to mend. Courage isn't an absence of fear, it's doing what you need to do despite being afraid. Sometimes the right path is not the easiest one. Adaptability is the key to survival. Strength comes not from physical capacity, but from an indomitable will. Action, not words, define who we are. Life's challenges aren't there to break us, they're there to shape us.